Hi, good evening. We have amidst ourselves today Dr. Somasundaram Subramanian, an eminent surgical oncologist, founder and CEO of Eurasian Federation of Oncology, founder of Eurasian Cancer Research Council and Eurasian Cancer Foundation, Moscow and Russian Federation. And we are extremely grateful for him to be here with the Innovation Forum here today. So, how did you first hear about the Global Innovation Forum happening here?
I thank you. I accidentally met Dr. Mandar Kulkarni at the Indian Cancer Congress. He was telling about your initiative, and what I grabbed from that was he was telling about an oncology cancer research cluster sort of thing to come up a unique thing in the world. I was just even arguing in my own way with him that fine, if you may not know this at all, I can tell you about something among the Russian initiatives which will fully fit into what you guys are thinking of. And he got curious, and that's how it started. And he invited me, and he asked me to bring some more people. That's what I did. Yeah.
That sounds like a wonderful story. How do you think today went?
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying the whole day. Uh, it is it is it is far better than what I expected. I would put it that way. I was not expecting anything, bad. But the point is, the interactions are good, good presenters, and I'm also learning about a lot of processes going on around, not only in India, from this meeting. I wouldn't call it as a scientific meeting at all. I would call it as a socio politico economic and scientific, all combined across all these aspects. Yeah, yeah, it would be more a stakeholders meeting or a leaders forum or whatever you call it, and you guys have made it what you wanted already. Even though you have one more day to go, and you have brought some really top people, not only from India, and they are really the leaders. And probably if you compare, I'm probably a very young boy in front of all of them, but still, I know most of them for ages now. And so naturally, and quite some of them I have hosted in Moscow or St. Petersburg, and I personally know them, and it is a great enjoyment for me. Both the nations have enormous amount of things to offer to each other, and so far enormous amount of opportunities are being missed just because, in my understanding, it is the fault of us as doctors and also the officials and others. First, ourselves. I would first show the fingers to myself, because we highly underestimate each other's systems.
When they talk about collaborations between Russia and US and India and Africa, do you feel that people, especially the scientific minds, can transcend those barriers and harness each other's positive energies? And do you think India right now is ready? And do you think did you get similar vibes, if any, from today's meeting?
I don't know if India is ready or not. India had been ready always. It is the stakeholders who are ready or not. So I can see that you guys, your team at TGIF, and the associated organizations, whatever. I don't understand your whole structure yet, but still, I understand that you guys are ready. I won't say that for the whole of India. I don't have the mandate even to say that. Okay, so I feel that my mission accomplished, in the sense you people even upgraded the talks from our part of the world to the first plenary session immediately after the opening ceremony. So that is a great privilege. Here I would say I consider this as a great respect my homeland is giving to Russia, without which India wouldn't have been what India is today.
So going forward, do you think that specifically in reference to a VCR park and what it aims to establish as a cancer care ecosystem, transcending boundaries and getting the minds together with the ease of research and taking a drug from discovery to the patient and bending the cost curve for the cancer care, do you think that from what you heard today from Dr. Himabindu Gadipati, that is there any scope for that?
It was long pending, I would say. Something like this was needed probably 15 years ago. Better late than never. And unfortunately, uh, this is just one initiative. India has potential for at least 20 initiatives like this, but for that, we need the medical community to mature for that. So even this one initiative will go a long way, and will be. I wish this initiative becomes the forerunner, which will be a real integrator. I would put it that way. At the end of the day, it is the patient who is going to be benefited from this. So, being a cancer surgeon and most important as a cancer survivor, I have my own emotional attachment for any initiative like this taken by anybody. I never think that why these guys, why not somebody else, and all. For me, it is somebody's doing a good job, and I see that it is it is going to change. It is going to be the game changer, real game changer in cancer research, and a real game changer in, if I'm correct, in reducing the distance of the cancer patient from diagnosis to the ultimate high tech care. So I support this idea.